Hello, we're the Mid-South Garrison of the 501st Legion. We are Imperial Stormtroopers. We're bad guys doing good. We are all the Star Wars bad guys, but we're committed to community service. So we actually have over 6,000 members worldwide. We're set up by geographic location. So we have members in every state and every country across the world. In Tennessee and Kentucky, we have just about 130 members. The Mid-South Garrison actually covers all of Tennessee and all of Kentucky. So just about every weekend we have a different event that we're doing, and we're dedicated to community service, as we said. So we're doing the diabetes walks, we're doing children's hospitals, we're doing fundraisers for different organizations, and we're just bad guys out there trying to do good in the community.
Can you explain what it is?
Certainly. To my left we have Captain Rex. He is actually our executive officer for the Mid-South Garrison. Came down from Fort Knox, Kentucky today to be here for this event. My name is Edwin Gay. I'm the membership liaison for the Mid-South Garrison. I'm CC 5707. This is my son Richard. He's here helping us with the table. And then behind him we have Julie Gay. We're all designated by numbers. She's ID 3432, and she is Captain Juno Eclipse from the Force Unleashed video game. And then also from the video games, we have our Shadow Trooper here, who's Doug Dyer. He's a Nashville resident that came down for the day. On our table here, you can see the various stages of armor construction. So we're a fan group that we build our own kits. So we actually make the kits. They are made from a mold. We take ABS plastic, heat it up, and vac form it over the mold, and it'll come out like this. So this is a rough piece that's fairly fresh from the mold, just rough trim. And then we need to trim it in and then size it for the trooper. You know, if we were building armor for Doug over there, he's a little bit smaller than John Wayne on this side, but they could both be stormtroopers. We would just have to size it for them differently. This is an example of how the helmets are built. So we follow, for the stormtroopers, the same technology they used in 1977 when they made Star Wars. They had the molds just like this. They came out in 2 pieces with the ears molded separately, so it's actually 4 pieces. So you get it as a rough mold like this. This is another phase of construction where now we've actually sized it out and put it together and joined the 2 pieces. And then on the very end you see the completed helmet that's all detailed, painted, has the ears attached and the rest of the pieces attached to it.
This is a climbing robot designed specifically to climb up a rope, and it's designed with music wire as kind of the gripper. It's a simple motion, kind of like a inchworm climbing. It uses 3 motors, 2 of them to tighten and loosen the piano wire, music wire, and then 1 in the middle to be like a hinge. And it has 2 sensors, 1 on each end, that are ultrasonic sensors. So they're sending out sound waves that are higher than we can hear, and timing the reflection off of the floor or off this piece of wood to determine how close it is to the floor or to the top. And when it gets within a certain distance, it should, when working correctly, turn around and then come back up, like that.
So tell me a little bit about this.
Yeah, and I can show you the control. This is a self-balancing, I've got a snowboard deck on it. It's the program kind of like a Segway works. And plug in the battery here. I've got a controller that I use. It's a nunchuck controller with a radio in this box. It communicates to a little microcontroller and radio in this device. Let me plug in a battery here. So then I've got a button on here I hold. It's kind of the kill switch. So if I need to shut it down. And when I come up over kind of level, the motors will kick in. See, and I can turn it. And I have a gyroscope and an accelerometer that are measuring the angle of the board. So as I lean forward, the motors propel me forward. As I lean back this way, they'll propel me this way. And then I can turn it with this joystick control, this Wii Nunchuck controller. So, see that? It's run with scooter motors, two Razor scooter motors underneath, some lead acid batteries. And then a buddy of mine gave me this old kid's snowboard he had in the garage to put on as a deck. So you can see, kind of get it level and then go forward. Yeah. And turn it. And the controller it uses is what's called an Arduino, which people who kind of do a lot of do-it-yourself maker type things use the Arduino controllers a lot. There's one in here with the radio for the nunchuck, and there's one down in here doing the math and the controls for the wheels.
Once again, my name is Alan Root. Say hello, Mr. Allen.
Hello, Mr. Allen.
And thank you for saying it in kind of a sad, dejected, and lazy kind of way, because perky kids get on my nerves. You know, so it's good that you're laid back like that. And then we also practice saying how you doing. So try it, and also with your fingers it works like this. You go, how you doing? Try that. 1, 2, 3.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing? We're gonna start out with a song. Have you guys ever been outside at night? Raise your hand if you've been outside at night. Me too. And if it's not a cloudy day, what's happening in the sky up there? You got? Well, no, it's at night. That was one of the stipulations we had. At night, stars, and they're big stars going like that. And then they're medium-sized stars going, and then they're teeny tiny stars going up in the sky. And we have been visited by someone who lives beyond the farthest star. And that's a song about the king who came from beyond the farthest star. You're on the right key, there it is. There's a king who lives far beyond the farthest star. There's a book that tells how he came to where we are. You believe it's true. He looked like me and you, but in truth he was the king, far beyond the farthest star. Do this. Once upon a time, the king of all the universe put on a disguise, came to visit planet Earth. He lived among his subjects as an ordinary man, brought the living light to scatter darkness from the land. There's a king who lives far beyond the farthest star. There's a book that tells how he came to where we are. You believe it's true. He looked like me and you, but in truth he was the king, far beyond the farthest star. Some people recognize the king, but most just turned away. One day an angry mob attacked and carried him away. They mocked him, and they beat him, and the king allowed it all. Then they killed and buried him. His night began to fall. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Those are my daughters singing there, by the way. La 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 la. La 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 la. Here's the best part right here. The king destroyed the darkness, and he won the victory. From deepest pit to highest height, he rose for all to see. To those who asked for mercy, he gave pardon for their crime, and told them they could live with him beyond the the end of time, beyond the wildest dream, beyond the rainbow's end, beyond the highest hopes, beyond the dearest friend, oh, beyond the greatest joy, beyond the deepest love, beyond imagination, far beyond the stars above. Sing with me if you can. There's a king who lives far beyond the farthest star. There's a book that tells how he came to where we are. You believe it's true, he looked like me and you, but in truth he was the king, far beyond the farthest star. The next time you go outside at night, you see those big stars. You see the medium-sized stars. You see the tiniest stars. I hope you know that you know somebody who lives far beyond the farthest star. He came to us so far away that we couldn't even get to where he lives in our imagination. Since we couldn't get to where he is, he came to where we are, the king from beyond the farthest star. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh please don't. Please don't stop. Stop. Please don't stop. Please don't stop. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Sometimes it's really nice to just know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, to know who to thank. You wake up in the morning and you say, this is a great day. Who do I thank? You just give thanks to God. This is that song. It goes like this. On your mark, cassette. Can you stand up? Stand up. And this is called the Baptist two-step. I'm going to teach you the Baptist two-step. It's called the Baptist two-step because Baptists don't dance. It goes like this. You step that way and clap. And then you step that way and clap. Like that. You ready? Step that way and clap. Step that way and clap. Goes like this. On your mark. Get set. Oops. Step, clap, step, step. So you guys can do it more funkily than I can. Some days I'm on top of the world, some days I'm so down. You stand ready, hold me steady, keep me spinning round and round, spinning round and round. For each new day, Lord, we give thanks to you. For each new day, Lord, we give thanks to you. You're doing great. Each day, your great grace is gentle and new. For each new day, Lord, we give thanks to you. Turn to your neighbor and say, you're doing great. Lift my joyful noise to you. Oh my Lord, look down. You are my power, hour by hour. Mercy's tumbling all around me, tumbling all around. For each new day, see if you can sing it. Each new day, Lord, we give thanks to you. Each new day, Lord, we give thanks to you. Each day, your great grace is gentle and new. For each new day, Lord, we give thanks to you. Now snap your fingers. In the morning the sun comes up, shine your love light down. We take for granted your hand on the planet, whirl the world round and around, whirl the world around. Do you think you can sing with me? Each new day, Lord, we give parents and say, I'm so proud of you, you sang so well. Have you guys ever been asked to pray before a meal? Raise your hand if you've ever been asked to pray before a meal. Yeah? Yeah? Next time you're asked to do that, get your electric guitar. And then you look around everybody and you say, everybody, close your eyes. Close your eyes. And then get mad at everybody around the table who doesn't close their eyes. Close your eyes. And then you can pray like this. You can pray. God is great. God is good. But my hands don't smell very good. I wish I'd washed it when Mom told me to. You could pray like that. Or you could jump up on the table in the middle of the coleslaw and pray like this. God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for food. In the morning when you rise, lift your thank you to the skies. Try that with me. God is big, God is nice. Don't have to think about it twice. He created everything. He's the reason that we sing. You think you can do that backwards? I can do that backwards. God is great, God is great. It's a backwards joke. Anyway, go like this. God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for the food. In the morning when you rise, lift your thank you to the skies. Oh yeah, God is big, God is nice. Don't have to think about it twice. He created everything. He's the reason that we sing. Okay, get ready to shake your shoulders like this. Shake your shoulders. Stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your two flat feet. Give Him glory. Sing it sweet, la 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 la. Spin round, round, round. Raise your hands. I'm singing yeah. I'm singing yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Get your air guitar out. Here we go. God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for food. In the morning when you rise, lift your thank you to the skies. Oh yeah, God is big, God is nice. Don't have to think about it twice. He created everything, yeah. He's the reason I'm singing. Okay, get ready one more time. Shake your shoulders. Shake your shoulders. Stomp your feet, stomp your feet, stomp your two flat feet. Give Him glory. Sing it sweet, la 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 la. Spin round and round and round. Raise your hands. Okay, get ready. I'm singing yeah. I'm singing yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Air guitar, here we go. God is great, God is good. Let us thank Him for food. Live the morning when you rise. Yeah, lift your thank you. Get ready to double time, twice as fast. You can't do it. Big God is nice. Don't have to think about it twice. He created everything. He's the reason that we sing. God is great, and God is good. God is great, and God is good. God is great, and God is good. Nicely done. Turn to your neighbor and say, I didn't know you had that much talent. that's easy. How many of you guys know the 10 Commandments? I didn't either. I know about them, but I can't say them. After this song, you will be able to do them. So you do like this. Hit yourself right there on the heart. Hit yourself on the heart like a baseball player who goes boom, boom, bye, boom, boom, like that. So love God first. Love God only. Love God's name and day and honor your rooftop. No, honor your parents. Don't get ready for a karate chop. Kill. Pull off a measure your ring. Come on in. Don't break your vows. Don't steal. Put something in your pocket that doesn't belong there. Don't lie. Snake tongue. Do this. And then Frankenstein arms. Don't covet what somebody else has. Let's try that.
With this song, it goes like this. On your mark. Where are you?
Give me a good backbeat there. Here we go. Love God first. Do what I'm doing. Love God only. Love God's name and day. Honor your parents. You gonna dance. Don't kill. Don't break your vows. Don't steal and don't lie. Don't covet what somebody else has. Love God first. Love God only. Love God's name and day. Honor your parents. Don't kill. Don't break your vows. Don't steal and don't lie. Don't covet what somebody else. Sing it with me now. Love God first. Love God only. Love God's name and day. Honor your parents. Don't kill. Don't break your vows. Don't steal and don't lie. Don't covet what somebody else has. Do this. The 10 Commandments. The 10 Commandments. I can never do the stuff the law demands. For on the cross, the Son of Man gave me grace and glory and a place to stand. The law won't budge, the law won't bend. You can't do nothing about 1 through 10. They teach about Jesus, my Savior and friend. The 10, the 10. Here we go again. The 10 Commands, the 10 Commands. I can never do the stuff the law demands. For on the cross, the Son of Man gave me grace and glory and a place to stand. The law won't budge, the law won't bend. You can't do nothing about 1 through 10. They teach you about Jesus, my Savior and friend. The 10, the 10. Love God first. Love God only. Love God's name and day. Honor your parents. Don't kill. Don't break your vows. Don't steal and don't lie. Get ready to freeze. Get ready to freeze. Freeze. Love God first. Love God only. Love God's name and day. Honor your parents. Don't kill. Don't break your vows. Don't steal and don't lie. Don't come in with somebody. Emotions only. Love God first. Love God only. Love God's name and day. Honor your parents. Don't kill. Don't break your vows. Don't steal and don't lie. Don't covet what somebody else has. Turn to your neighbor and say, nicely done.
Nicely done.
A test now. Let's see. Let's see what you learned just then. What does this mean? Love God first. Good. Love God. Nice. Love God's name and day. Honor your rooftop, right? No, honor your parents, right? What do you not do? Don't. Right? Don't break your vows. Don't steal. Good. Don't. Right? And don't covet what somebody else has. Nicely done. Now you know them too. And if you want, that's a free song. You can have that song and pass it along and give it away. It's on my website, alanroot.com, ALANROOT.com. And that's something that you can have absolutely free. How many of you guys know the song Pharaoh, Pharaoh? In order to do Pharaoh, Pharaoh, you've got to step this way. You got to go step, together, step, and then clap. And then let's go that way. Step, together, step, clap. Step, together, step, clap. Step, together, step. And then you wash windows. Wash, 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 clap. Wash, 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 clap. Wash, 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 clap. And then can you do Pharaoh, Pharaoh? Oh, baby, let my people go. And dads, I need you especially on this one. Can you give that to me right there?
On your mark.
Hello, my name is Moses. You're not going to believe this story, but the other day I was walking through the desert, and a burning bush was talking to me. Well, the burning bush talked to me and said, hey, Mo, sending you to Egypt to the old Pharaoh. Tell him that he better set my people free. Pharaoh, baby, you don't wanna mess with me. I said, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. I say, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But now Pharaoh was not easily convinced. It took about 10 plagues. But after 10 plagues, Pharaoh looked at us. He said, what? Are you still here? Go on, get out of here. There we were heading for the promised land. Pharaoh changed his mind and called Egyptian come in. Sent his army out to recapture us all. They got and cornered us at the Red Sea. Oh, I said, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now in front of us was the Red Sea. It was too deep to swim, we had no boats. Beyond us were the bad guys. Knives, spears, broccoli without cheese sauce. The Lord said no word, stretch out your right. Did what he said because, hey, he's God. Some honor went left, some honor went right. We walked through the middle, it was out of sight. I said, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, yeah, yes. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, you could say that we were safe, right? If you said right, you were wrong. If you said wrong, you were right. But behind us, the bad guys could get us. I said, God, sir, please, could you close the door? There was dry land where the sea had been. Pharaoh and his army, they rode right in. But the water came together when I cleared my throat. Pharaoh and his army did the dead man's flow. I said, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, my people go. Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, my people go. I say, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, my people go. I say, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, my people go. Can you sing this with me? And we're gonna inside. Pharaoh, Pharaoh,
guys know
that in old New York, they had all kinds of people that didn't speak English. And in one of the places, they had a group of brothers who only spoke Greek. And they had a fruit stand. If you walked into their fruit stand and you would say, do you have cabbages? No, we have no cabbages. We've got the cabbages. And they said, okay, yeah, give me a cabbage. That would be great. You got tomato? No, we've got the tomato. They said, oh, that's right. Do you have bananas? And they would say, yes, we have no bananas. Does that mean you do have them or you don't have them? Yes, we have no bananas. You couldn't understand them. But here's how this song goes. Can you hold up your right hand and just do like this? Go, yes, like that. You can even do it with both hands if you're ambidextrous. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. We string beans, onions, cabbages, scallions, all kind of fruit. I love the little laugh of the yellow person there. And say a. Then do this. We got an old-fashioned tomato bonbon, Long Island potato bonbon. But yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas. Have no bananas. Have no bananas today. Have you ever seen Snoopy do his dance on Charlie Brown Christmas?
Yeah.
that's how we start this thing out. And it goes like this.
Can you guys do the Snoopy dance? Okay, do this. There's a fruit store on our street. It's run by a Greek, and it sells good things to eat. But you should hear him speak. When you ask for anything, never answers no. He just guesses you to death, and as he takes your dough, do this with me, tells you yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. We got string beans, onions, cabbages, scallions, all kind of food and say we got an old-fashioned tomato bonbon, Long Island potato bonbon. But yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas, have no bananas, have no bananas today. Snoopy dance. Business got so good for him, he wrote home to say, Send Nick and Frank and Tim, I need help right away. When we got them in the store, there was fun, you bet. Someone asked for sparrow grass and then the whole quartet all answered yes. We have no bananas. We have no bananas today. We got string beans, onions, cabbages, scallions, all kind of fruit and say we got an old-fashioned tomato bonbon, Long Island potato bonbon. But yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas. Have no bananas. Have no bananas today. Yes, yes, we have no bananas. Have no bananas. Have no bananas. Yes, 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 we have no bananas. Have no bananas. Have no bananas today. Snoopy dance. No bananas. No bananas. No bananas. No bananas. No bananas. Thank you ever so much. How many of you guys have ever read Winnie the Pooh?
Yes.
There's a song that Kenny Loggins wrote called Pooh Corner, and it goes like this. Story song. Christopher Robin and I walked alone under branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions to Wild and Igor as our days disappeared all too soon. But I've wandered much further today than I should, and I can't seem to find my way back to the woods. So help me if you can. I gotta get back to the house in Blue Corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin Blue. Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do. Got a honey jar stuck on his nose. He can't be asking help and advice, and from here no one knows where he goes. But I sent him to ask of the owl if he's there, how to loosen a job from the noise of a bear. So help me if you can. I gotta get back to the house in Corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count on the bees in the hive, chase all the clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la But I wandered much further today than I should, and I can't seem to find my way back to the woods. So help me if you can. I've gotta get back to the house in the corner by one. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done. Count all the bees in the hive, chase all clouds from the sky. Back to the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh. You can sing this last part, it's just la la. La 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 la.
I'm here representing Ingram Spark. It's an independent publishing platform, and it's an easy platform for people to self-publish their titles. You can set it up in print or and you can print books just for yourself to sell at your own speaking engagements, or you can put it in the Ingram Content Group distribution network, and it'll go to bookstores and libraries worldwide. So. That pretty much covers it. We have every trim size. If you go to ingramspark.com, we have every trim size. It tells you the different premium color, standard color, case bound, paperback, and you can go to our print calculator and it tells you how much it costs to print and ship a book. So,
what do you have here on your table?
These are a few of our samples. This is our premium color brochure, our standard color. This is a sample of our case-bound laminate cover. This is the matte finish. This is a standard children's size book. We have every trim size, but this is a standard case-bound matte laminate children's book, or the same one in paperback in standard color. This is a book that, she's got the Bucky and Bonnie book. So Bucky and Bonnie, this is the Williamson County Library that these two guys are very well known here. And we helped Bucky and Bonnie publish their library adventure book. So this book was done through Ingram Spark. So
I'm here to actually kind of demonstrate some drones, so things that get a lot of press these days. But I've got kind of two models here, one more on the hobbyist side, so this would be more for fun. This is called a SEMA X1, available really inexpensively off Amazon. Really simple thing, but this is kind of what I learned to fly with. Really simple control system, really simple to fly. Very flexible propellers, so if I crash into something, not a whole lot to lose. This will be more on the professional side. This is a heavily modified DJI Phantom. It has upgraded motors, upgraded propellers, has a camera stabilization system on it. But hold on just a second, I'll power that on for you so you can see what that looks like. But you can see over here to the left, I actually can send my video signal back to a ground station that allows me to review what I'm seeing when I'm up in the air. So it's some pretty neat stuff to be able to do. It's used a lot these days for geo-mapping, search and rescue, firefighting, archaeology, and any number of uses for these kinds of things. So I use it personally for videography and filmmaking, kind of like you guys do.
Do you do like professional gigs with this kind of stuff?
Not currently. Right now in the U.S., the commercial market for drones is a little bit wishy-washy. The FAA hasn't put forth any clear regulations. So in March of 2014, it was a judge that ruled, there's been one case brought against someone using a drone commercially, and it was because he was flying it unsafely. The FAA ruled that, or the judge for the NTSB has ruled that that doesn't really fall under the regulations that they were citing, don't really govern model aeronautics. So right now it's kind of an unregulated industry that will be a lot more regulated. So right now I don't use it professionally, but my plan is to certainly use it professionally when there are regulations in place for that to happen. It will do its best to land safely, but there's a very real possibility it can just come fall out of the sky. So you gotta be careful. Whoa! And you can crash just like that. It is pretty modified Phantom, yeah. What do you think, William?
I have a question.
Okay.
What is the what
Ones that were underneath it? Yeah, those are actually right there.
It's clear.
Yeah, but what are they for?
What are they for? They actually tell me which way is forward and which way is backwards. Because if you look at this, it's symmetrical, so it's kind of hard to tell which way is forward and which way is backwards. So those green and red lights help me tell which way is forward and which way is backwards.
Well, it's not completely symmetrical.
Right, I've got some extra stuff on there, but you're right.
It's not full symmetrical.
It's
pretty
not
close.
now. But
Figure out
it was
which direction is forward.
it was originally.
Yeah.
It originally was, and then he modified it. Yeah.
Is the battery?
Yep, I
there?
just don't have the battery in there right now. So that's where the battery goes, or where you do the programming, or that's where all the guts live. That's where all those nice boards and things. Okay.
Here we go.
I hear the tractor, it's rolling around a bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when, but I'm stuck in Folsom Road, and time keeps dragging on.
We got some dancers.
But that train keeps rolling on the side of town. When I was just a baby, my mom told me, son, always pick a boy. automatic car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. Those people don't believe that, and that's what's hard to explain. Well, if they free my mind, the streets and that really takes time. I said I lose it all, a little far down the line. That's where I want to stay. Well, I love that one so
Well, let us introduce ourselves to you. We are the country music duo 2 Country for Nashville. And it's with a number 2 and a number 4. And we like to sing good old traditional country music from way back when. And with some of our very favorite stuff. So, and it looks like a lot of y'all like this kind of music because it's fun to dance to, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Right, you know? What, it's a one on Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Say I get the good going, was a lonesome one, and a dream growing up to ride. On a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. You know what can change my life, but mama tried. On an old railroad drive from the bandit and mine, my mama sings an old lady story. But all my sons are learning, what's a bad acting all right? And mama, good hold me anymore. Now turn 21 in present day, like a cowgirl. Don't steer me right, mama tried to raise me better. But if we I deny, that'll leave no to be to blame. Mama tried. There we go. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, left my mom heavy low. She tried so very hard to fill his shoes, working hours without rest, telling me I'd have the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. I turned 21 in present day, like a cowgirl. No one could figure me right, but mama tried to raise me better. But if we got it right, that'll leave no baby, mama tried. That'll leave no baby, cause mama tried. Love the spicy chicken.
Well, that's his favorite. Loves it. Yeah.
I was looking back to see if he was looking back to see. I was looking back to see he was looking back at me. You were doing chicken eat, looking back at me. And it was plain to see that I enjoy your company. One Sunday afternoon as I was driving down the street, I met a cute little girl, all dressed up so sweet. And the way that she was stacked down, I wish I had a Cadillac. Oh, no one noticed me driving around in Model T. I was looking back to see if he was looking back to see. I was looking back to see he was looking back at me. You were too cheap to be standing looking back at me. And it was plain to see that I'd enjoy your company. birthday. It makes a fiery ring.
And I was inside. I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, burns, the ring of fire, the ring of fire. Thank y'all. All right, I thought of one I would like to do. It's a Loretta Lynn song. Loretta Lynn is known for country music. Okay. All right. Let's see. There we go. And this is a story about her growing up. And it's called Coal Miner's Daughter, and it's a story of Loretta Lynn's life. Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler. We were poor, but we had love. That's the one thing Daddy made sure of. Shovel coal to make a poor man's dollar. My daddy worked all night in the Van Lair coal mine, all day long in a field of hoeing coal. Mommy rocked the babies at night and read the Bible by the coal light. Everything would start all over come break of morn. Daddy loved to raise their kids on the miner's pay. Mommy scrubbed our clothes on a washboard every day. Well, I've seen her fingers bleed money somewhere. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. I remember well the well where I drew water. The work we done was hard. At night we sleep 'cause we were tired. Never thought of ever leaving Butcher Holler. Well, a lot of things have changed since way back then. It's so good to be back home again. Not much left but the floor. Nothing lives here anymore except the memories of a coal miner's daughter. Yeah, I'm proud to be a coal miner's daughter. Yeah.
Well, North Carolina, way back in the hills, lived my old pappy and he had his day. He brewed wine like until the sun went down. He filled him a jug and he passed it around. Mighty, mighty pleased and he found his car squeezing. White light. Oh, the G-Man, red on his teeth, searching by the place where the plane is really looking kind of looking over my heavy pencil looking. White lightning. When I asked my old pappy why he called it blue, why lightning shooting I knew. I took a little slip and right away I knew and my eyes bugged out and my face turned blue. The lightning started flashing, thunder started crashing. White lightning. Oh, G-Man, red on his teeth, searching by the place where the plane is really looking kind of looking over my pencil looking. White lightning. Well, the city slicker came and he said I'm tough. Think I'm on the page that's entirely stuck. He didn't want to slug and he hanging down and he heard him one morning as he look around. Honey, please, and you better call me then. White lightning. Oh, the G-Man, red on his teeth, searching by the place where the plane is really looking kind of looking over my pencil looking. White lightning.
I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. Love me as long as you want it, and then someday you'll be for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? I'm crazy thinking that my love would hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love would hold you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Thank you so much. Hi. Here's a song about putting a car together, one piece at a time.
Well, I left Kentucky back in '49 with a Detroit working on a assembly line. First you had to glue wheels, old Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, 'cause I always wanted to be one that was long and black. One day I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most city man. I'd sneak it out there with a lunchbox in my hand. And I'd getting caught and getting fired, and I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I'd have to come out with at least 100 grand. I did one piece at a time, and it would cost me a dime. You'll notice me when I come through town. I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'm the only one there is around. So the very next day when I punched in with my big lunchbox and my helping my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gears. Now I've never considered myself a thief, but gee, I wouldn't miss just one little piece, especially if I spread it out over several years. The first day I got me a fuel pump, the next day I got me an engine and a trunk, then I got me a transmission and all the chrome. The little things I could get in my big lunchbox, like nuts and bolts and all four shocks, the big stuff we stuck out in my buddy's mobile home. Now up to now, that went all right till we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. The transmission was a 53 and the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drew it out so that it would fit with a little bit of help from an 8 applicant. We had that engine running just like a song. Now the headlights, they was another sight. We had 2 on the left, 1 on the right. When we pulled out the switch, all 3 of them come on.
I think he just got lucky.
The back ends are kind of funny too, but we put it together, and when we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had 1 tail bend. About that time, my wife come out, and I could see in her eyes she had her doubts. She opened up the door and said,
Honey, take me for a spin.
So we drove uptown town just to get the tags. I headed right on down Main Drag. I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. But up there at the courthouse, they didn't laugh. They type it up, took the whole staff. They got through the title weight 60 pounds. I got here one piece of town, and it cost me a dime. You'll notice me when I come through your town. They ride around the style, they drive everybody wild. Cause I have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Rider, this is a cottonmouth in the Psycho-Billy Cadillac, come on. Yeah, this is a cottonmouth and negatory on the cost of this machine there, Red Rider. You might say Red Rider to the factory, pick it up. It's cheaper that way. What model is it? Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, on the fleet. It's a 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 70, on the fleet. Oh man.
You got that car put together finally, didn't you?
Yeah, we're much to look at.
All right, well, the state of Tennessee has a state song. And this is the Tennessee state song, or the state waltz. It's one of them. There are lots of Tennessee songs, but here's one of them. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my darling, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart.
Yay!
Lap dancers, yeah. I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee waltz. Look at all our dancers. That's lovely. I wish I knew how to dance. I was dancing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced her to my darling, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and the Tennessee waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. Yes, I lost my little darling the night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Thanks, yeah. Bye, y'all. Nice job dancing. Jolie, 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 Jolie. I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare. Flaming locks of auburn hair and ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring. Your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolie. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolie. And I can easily understand how you could even take my hand, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolie. Jolie, 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 Jolie. I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolie. I had to have this time with you. My happiness depends on you, and whatever you decide to do, Jolie. Jolie, 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 Jolie. I'm begging of you, please don't take my name. Jolie, 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 Jolie. Please don't take him even though you can. Jolie. Thank y'all very much. Again, we are Two Country for Nashville. Y'all can look us up on the internet. If you've got a computer at home, you can come out to see us. We play all around Franklin. But there's a special on Wednesday. If you come out to see us at Mickey Roo's on Wednesday nights,
Kids
eat free.
Yeah.
So kids can come and eat free on Wednesday nights, and y'all can come see us. And we play at 6 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you, Precious.
That's sweet.
You're darling. Bye. Thanks for dancing. Thank you. So y'all come out and see us sometime. I got one of my students here with me
Which
today.
students?
Yes, isn't that
Okay,
awesome?
yes.
I got it. Yeah, I teach school here at Freedom Intermediate School. So this is what I do at night.
This is what she does to have fun.
Yeah, because school's not that real fun, is it? Right? Yeah, it's pretty good. All right, what do you want to do?
Just speak Spanish?
You want to do?
I can speak Spanish.
You can speak Spanish?
Un poquito.
Un poquito. Can you do that? Okay. All right. Well, it's not like really. Okay. Do you know Freddie Fender? The music? No?
if it brings you happiness, then I wish you all the best. It's your happiness that matters most of all. If he ever breaks your heart, if the teardrops ever start, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls.
All right, do your best.
Si te quiere de verdad y te da felicidad, te deseo lamos bueno a los dos. Pero si te hace llorar, a mi vez puedes hablar. Estaré contigo cuando triste estás. I'll be there anytime. You'll meet me by your side to dry away every teardrop that you cry. If he ever leaves you blue, just remember I love you. I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. I did that.
I'm walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway, that's just my way of saying I love you. Always walking after midnight, searching for you. I start to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, black branches for me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, the moonlight, just hoping you will be somewhere out, walking after midnight, searching for me. I start to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the skies turn gloomy, night whispers for to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, in the moonlight, just hoping you may be somewhere out, walking after midnight, searching for me. Somewhere I'm walking after midnight, searching for me. Good to see y'all.
Thank you for coming in.
Oh, you can, yeah, you can leave that on the chair. You can take one of the calendars.
Take those calendars with you if you want.
Take a calendar with
Yeah,
you.
take one.
Yeah. I'll see you next week. And I thank you.
Bye-bye. News?
Yeah. Dream. dream, 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 dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine, anytime, night or day. Only trouble is dreamless. I'm dreaming my life away. I need you so that I could die. I love you so, and that is why whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream, 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 dream.
What would y'all like to hear?
We would love to do one for you, and you would.
Walk the lawn.
Yes, that's a great one.
Maybe.
Yeah. It gets down really low.
Microphone.
It gets down really
It's
low.
easier with
Can you
microphone.
do it low? Cool. One of our favorites.
It's easier when you just breathe. I keep a close watch of this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
I never forget my words.
Yeah, I noticed that. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself all the way each day through. Yes, I'll admit that I am a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I know proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. Or if I know I even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Here we go, the low part.
I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tide that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
That's awesome. I know that.
All right.
Now you have to go home and tell Cole that you saw us here.
I know.
You got a favorite we might know?
Jackson.
Jackson, yeah.
Yeah, we can do that one.
Johnny Jr.
That's
popular.
that's the one I was thinking of.
We got married in a fever, holiday in a pepper spot. We've been talking about Jackson.
Oh,
country for Nashville. We do.
That's new country.
That's newer than what we do. We go from about like Hank Williams Sr. up to maybe Garth Brooks. Kind of in between that time frame. Is
Have a little Patsy Cline.
There you go.
Okay.
There you go. That's perfect.
Let's leave it with
Okay. All right. I did Crazy earlier, so I'll do this one.
All right.
If you've got leaving on your mind, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If you've got leaving on your mind, if there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, don't leave me here in a world filled with dreams that might have been. Hurt me now, get it over. I may learn to love again. If there's a new love in your heart, tell me now, get it over. Hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart, hurt me now, get it over. If there's a new love in your heart. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you know?
Which new one?
Here.
I have a new one?
Yeah. He's coming with it.
Oh.
Well, I do, but good for you.
Okay, right
Oh,
there.
there it is.
All right. Yeah,
You
this
did that
one.
like that.
This one's one of Tammy Wynette's. Yes. And it is. I just learned this one. I've never seen the inside of a bar or listened to a jukebox all night long. But I see these are the things that bring you pleasure. So I'm gonna make some changes in our home. I've heard it said if you can't beat them, join them. So that's the way you wanted me to be. I'll change if that's what makes you happy. From now on you're gonna see a different me. Because your good girl's gonna go there. I'm gonna be the swinging you ever had. If you like them, pay it up, then you ought to be glad. 'Cause your good girl's gonna go there. I'll even learn to text and face your voice if you say I don't know. In fact, you'll hardly recognize your wife. I'll buy some brand new clothes and dress up fancy for my journey to the other side of life. Because your good girl's gonna go there. I'm gonna be the swinging you ever had. If dance floor.
What time is it right now?
It's 2.
2 o'clock. Oh. How long are y'all supposed to perform?
We weren't really sure.
Up till 2.
2, I thought 2.
Do y'all know any Garth Brooks?
We know a little bit of Garth Brooks. I don't know.
You're the one that said Garth.
Yep, it's Hank Williamson.
I tell her.
Oh, okay.
I say we play PG country.
Pre-Garth.
Well, Garth Brooks is country music.
But yeah.
You know Low Places. Friends in Low Places.
Yeah, but we probably wouldn't do that here at the Children's Theater. We definitely do that.
It's about drinking. And that's not a children's show.
You do that one though?
Huh?
You do that one?
Yeah, we'll do that one. But there's a few Garth.
You also do one of his biggest hits, Tomorrow Never Comes.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a good song for a children's
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah.
Probably do that.
You can you do that one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Let's see, well, I'll get mixed up.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes late at night.
Sometimes late at night, I lie awake and watch her sleep. I'm lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the light, lay there in the dark. And a thought crosses my mind, if I never wake up in the morning, will she ever die the way I feel about her in my heart? 'Cause if tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Did I try every way to show her every day she's my only one? If my time on earth through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I loved them. Now I live with the regret my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much seems to me, and avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. 'Cause if tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I love her? Did I try every way to show her every day she's my only one? And if my time on earth through, she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love is what you're thinking of if tomorrow
All right, we'll close out with a couple more. All right. Y'all that are just joining us, we're Two Country for Nashville. We play all around Franklin and Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, come see us.
Yeah.
They also play at Mickey-Roo's every Wednesday night.
And it's kids eat free.
It's kids night.
That's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to know because kids eat free. Yes.
And they play, do y'all ever play around Lakers Ford?
Yeah,
I mean, we used to play buckets a lot. We haven't played a lot because we used to play on Sundays, and now we got every Sunday gig in Nashville at the National Palace.
I saw that y'all performed at a fair last year.
Yeah.
Y'all do that every year?
Williamson County. We have for the past
That's 2 years.
2 years.
Are y'all doing it this year?
We're not sure yet. We're checking in on it.
I'll definitely come, we'll definitely come to see it if you do.
Well, thank y'all. Thanks very much. You can look up our schedule. We've got schedules on the chair that you're welcome to take with you. The little white sheets, and find out more about us by getting online and looking at our website, twocountryfornashville.com. That's with the number 2 and the number 4. What's that?
Okay.
Two Country for Nashville. Oh, we did write a song about ourselves. We could sing that one. This song, well, let me preface it just a little bit. This song we wrote because you just don't hear this kind of music. Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard, Patsy Cline, you just don't hear this kind of music much anymore at all today on the radio or much anywhere. And so we kind of feel like it's our job and our out of respect to keep this kind of music alive. And we actually wrote a song about trying to keep country music alive because we actually tried out for a show and they told us that we were too country. And so that's how we got our name. That's how we
It was on CMT, which at the time I thought stood for country music television.
Yeah, and they said, well, you're really good, but you're just actually too country. We're like, wow, really? So we wrote a song about it. And it's called
Two Country for Nashville. Crown Folsom President, real fire, still following Johnny Cash. George Jones brought us white lightning, oh, when there stands glass. Nobody breathed, there never come a day when they couldn't even get a deal. For our legends, we're finding our country real. Two Country for Nashville is all they say. Yeah, we're calling out birds, knocking on doors, they turn away. Tell me what are they thinking? Give us my only day. Two Country for Nashville, and we're here to play. We play a real country music, and here's what it means to us. Give us Marl Cash, wailing the Conway,
Ready George Martin Trust.
we expect those who come before us, and we promise not to let them die. But we'll jump over lots of hurdles, and here's the reason why. Two Country for Nashville,
Is what the labels say.
oh, Willie and Waylon, Johnny and June, we'll get a deal today. Well, they say I lose like a cowboy boots, our paint from yesterday. Two Country for Nashville, and we're here to stay. We got nothing against that good old rock and roll. But the kind of country we play, it's got a lot of soul. Which I'll be
George Jones, Patsy Cline, let's not forget old Hank.
They're saying nobody wants to hear old Lordy Mama Waylon sing.
I know what he would say.
Yeah,
Two Country.
Two Country for Nashville
Is all they say. Calling out birds, knocking on doors, and turn away.
Tell me what are they thinking?
Give us back any day. Two Country for Nashville, and we're here to play.
When I grew up with that grand old outfit, old Louisiana hayride, back then it was all about the stores and horses that brought those songs to life. Now old Hank strolled down there on some highway, the party night singing the blues.
Welcome to Poets from the Neighborhood. I'm Louise Collin.
And I'm George Spain.
And we're going to read you some poetry. Poetry written by your friends and ours.
Childish Fingernails by S.R. Lee. My mother used to say, I could grow a garden under these nails, as she cleaned my grubby hands. A pleasing image for a child, tiny flowers growing at the end of her fingers, miniature corn stalks, maybe enough strawberries for a casual snack.
Crow Hunting by George Spain. One last look from a dying crow's eyes reflect all within its spinning fall, from flock black and sky blue through leaf green and smoke white as red, 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 red flash fire and fade away.
The Hay is on the Hill by Gail Bunton Haddock. The hay is on the hill again, the far hill, or rather a broad upsweep gently curved, the bales rounded silhouettes mighty against the sky, and the cut field all light as sand, like a beach with huge washed castles, but topping high and in the middle of Tennessee.
Rain Again by Gail Bunton Haddock. It's green again now that the rain has come back. I've been out in it. My feet are wet and getting cold, but no matter. The land was parched, the leaves brittle dry with fire and ever-present threat. With the rain has come a hush. It has settled on the far hills and across the fields. We were ready for the relief of this rain. Sometimes slow and soft, sometimes hard and slanting on a rush of wind, and in a quietness that heals the brutality of a too long drought.
Not is Power by Nanette L. Avery. The most powerful word in our language is not. You are not permitted. It is not suited to our present needs. This is not what we're looking for. Such a small word that can bestow so much pain. I do not love you. I do not want you. Not my type. It awards power to those who yield it like a sword. Do not eat or drink here. Do not smoke. Do not enter. Do not call. Do not respond to this email. And of course, do not trespass. Perhaps this is why not sounds like the word not, because akin to a noose looped around the neck, you choke as you read the words. You are not eligible. You are not invited. You did not get the job, and your services are not needed at this time. So often not is prefaced with, we regret to inform you that we did not select your work. You did not win. You were not accepted. While one may read this is not a reflection on you, we wish it was trailed by not, a much more civilized way to ease one's disappointment. But it is not. Not really. Not ever. We often stumble upon a curt and syntactically correct positioning of the little villain. Not my job, not leaving on time, not on my list. From time to time we're startled, as if caught in sudden downpour on a sunny day. Not again. Whereupon to those I say, why not? So, while it may be a most pitiful word to confront, take comfort in knowing you are not alone.
The Sound of Scissors by Heather Cadenberg. Like a white rose you came out of me, delicate and bold. 9 months of darkness, then the sound of scissors, and we separate. I thought I would love you because you were part of me, feathered limb of a sumac. But it's more like falling asleep, something I do without noticing. That first night home, you made the whole house ache with your sadness, an open mouth of a baby bird, longing, a love something like God's, stronger than even your need. Thank you for being with us today.
We are the Lady Rebel State Soccer Champions.